Hello my beautiful people, welcome to my weekly workout routine and what I eat in a week. If you are looking for a weekly workout and nutrition plan, you have come to the right place. In this video, we'll be diving into my personal fitness routine and my meal plans, giving you an inside look at how I stay fit and healthy. This does change and vary throughout each week, so please bear that in mind. Also, full disclaimer, I am not a nutritionist, I am not a personal trainer or any of that stuff. This is all just come from what I do that makes me feel good and a bit of inspiration for what you may want to do if you are a bit stuck. Another thing is that it is very important to note that everybody's workout and nutrition needs are different. So feel free to adapt to this plan to fit your individual goals and your own preferences. Now, this goes without saying that in each of these days that you will see, I always try my best to stick to my daily habits and rituals with things like having my green tea, trying to incorporate cold showers whenever I can, and of course my normal teas and my 2.5 litres of water daily. This is usually more due to the fact that I'm always on my feet and a very busy gal, including going to the gym 5 to 7 days out of the week. The things include taking all my tablets for the day, as I do take many. It can be hard on the stomach lining though, so I'm hopefully looking at investing athletic greens as soon as I can. All the links for what I take will be in the description box below. And also know that I have as much protein as possible throughout the week due to my goal being to gain some muscle whilst toning up. So with this, I always have my protein shake after the gym, and sometimes I do have it before. I take the Optimum Nutrition Whey protein in chocolate flavour. At the moment I'm having milk for more protein and some chia seeds for some healthy fats and to fill me up a little bit more. So when I go to work, I like to have a lot of snacks with me. So this week I was taking with me cashew nuts with cranberries in them. And then I always have a protein bar or two in the day. I have the FullFill ones and the grenade bars. This one was in salted caramel flavour. They are so good. So today for my lunch, I meal prepped on the Sunday before, and today I was having salmon with asparagus. I don't actually remember what type of broccoli this is called, but it's a type of broccoli, and rice. And for breakfast, I had protein overnight oats with peanut butter, milk is involved in this, and blueberries on top of that as well. I also forgot to add as well, I do have vitamin C minerals in my drink and also electrolytes in the morning for good energy. Then it's get in my car and head off to work. Then skipping to when I was back home from work for dinner, I do live with my parents and they made shepherd's pie with mash and also sweet potato on the top, so I had a bit of both, and then just all the veg and stuff to go with that and some gravy on the top of that. Then Mondays are glute focused workouts, so we headed to the gym and I did some dynamic stretching beforehand, and yeah, glute focused, quads and hamstrings involved of course. First of all, I did squats with dumbbells and I do 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Fun little fact as well, currently since I shot this video, I've now upped the weight to 40 kg as my form has improved tremendously. So yeah, just work on your form, you will get there, and then up the weight. The dumbbell squats primarily targets your glutes, quads, hamstrings and your calves, and it helps to increase muscle size and strength, but it is a very good glute workout. And I try and get a minute and a half rest in between each set. Next up was standing hip abductions with a weighted plate, and I did 4 sets and 10 reps on each side. A bonus one I do to push myself is at the end of each of the set I do 10 reps of mini abductions on each leg. Then it was onto one of my favourite machines, the Smith machine, and I did sumo squats. 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps again, and it's a super effective exercise to target the legs and the glutes. Just make sure to get a really good squeeze in the glutes as you're coming back up and focus on the muscle instead of getting it done quickly. This is definitely where you'll see results. It's something I've just started incorporating into my workouts. I'm a little bit better now that I am actually recording this, but it does take time. Bulgarian split squats. These ones genuinely hurt so much, but people swear by them, so we're going with it. I'm still getting the hang of them with positioning and what I feel targets my glutes the most and how to optimize my positioning of my feet, etc. But you're meant to lean forward, which targets your glutes more, and I take around 3 footsteps forward to position my feet in the right place. Then I finished off with a quick bicep exercise with jack. They're called 21s and they really hurt. And now it is Tuesday. I wanted to switch up this morning and I was craving something savoury, so I had poached eggs with bacon and I just put it in a little sandwich with some tomato ketchup as well on top of that. Then of course my FullFill protein bar, salted caramel again, and I was actually at home today, so for lunch I sat and ate my lunch on the bed, which was really nice. I had potatoes with chicken and asparagus with, of course, sweet chilli on the top. And then later on in the evening we went to go and edit at one of the local pubs that we always go to, and when we got home I had lentil protein rice cakes with peanut butter and banana on the top of them. They are incredible if you haven't tried these. Then I had my protein shake on the way to the gym and then tried a natural energy drink, which is actually really nice, and I got it from Tesco's. I actually can't remember the name, but obviously you can see it on the screen. When we were at the gym, I then did some dynamic stretching. It was leg day today. First off, I use the hip abductor and adductor machine. I do 4 sets each way and 8 to 10 reps for each set, and I do 4 sets like I said. This one really burns. I absolutely love the feeling of this, and it does say you are meant to lean forward to be more glute focused. However, I was kind of mixed matching today because I upped the weight and it was very, very heavy, so I needed to use my core strength a lot more. Then onto hamstring curls. My form definitely needs improving with this, and this goes to say with anybody, as much as you go to the gym, it can take time to not perfect but do an exercise with the right form, and don't feel embarrassed if you're not doing it properly. It happens to everybody, even people who are going 24/7. You can constantly improve your form. But anyway, with the hamstring curls I do 4 sets and 8 to 10 reps for those. Then went on to the leg press, and the same thing goes with this as well, 4 sets, and with this I actually do 10 to 12 reps just because I do find this a lot of an easier exercise on this machine in comparison to the one where you're lying down. And then this one is very quad focused. I went on to the leg extension machine and did 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Then we headed home, and it was quite late today, so I ended up eating my dinner in bed, and I had something that doesn't look too great, but I promise you it tasted good, and it was just fish with rice, sweet chili sauce, obviously, and I also snacked on another FullFill protein bar, and this one was brownie. Brownie is absolutely amazing. It is Wednesday, halfway through the work week. I had my protein oats, overnight oats for breakfast, went to work, and on my lunch I had again chicken with potatoes and asparagus. Then back at our favourite pub, and of course we had our Coke and treated ourselves to some more cheesy chips because sometimes you've got to give your body what it craves. We had a grenade protein bar this time, which was lovely, and today was cardio and ab focused because I need to incorporate more on working on my core so I'm able to strengthen everything else that I do. 15 minutes on an incline walk at a 4.5 speed, and so I just wanted to get these shots in just purely because I was having a bit of a rough day this evening. When I got to the gym, I just really was not feeling it. And this just goes to say again, for everybody, these things happen. And it's just what you choose to do in those situations that changes the way you handle things. And in this situation, I let myself feel what I was feeling. I just really didn't feel very up to it. I felt a little bit down in myself, and I shouldn't have. But we all have them moments. So then I got onto my ab work exercise and just got on with it. We did a quick session, it felt good, and then we went home. So for this session, it was plank, a 20-second hold, and I did 4 sets of this. And then it was side plank dips, and I did 20 of these, so 10 on each side and 4 sets of those. Again, trying to get a minute and a half rest in between each set. Then it was on to mountain climbers, 4 sets of 20, again 10 on each side. And then I also did do Russian twist, but I forgot to film this, and exact same as the rest of them, 4 sets of 20, 10 on each side. And I also did it with a ball weight. Then on the way home, we had a cute little protein shake. This one was white chocolate. And then for dinner tonight, my parents made this really creamy pasta, and it had like mushrooms and spinach and all that kind of good stuff in it. I also did have chicken in it, again, more protein, but you will not be shocked by that by this point. Then on to Thursday, and again, had my overnight oats. I always make them on Sunday and meal prep them on Sunday. For lunch, I was super naughty today, and I got a Munchies, which is literally down the road from my work. And I got myself my absolute favourite from that place, which may sound weird to some of you, but it's jacket potato with butter, tuna, beans and cheese. Then on the way home, I was clearly still hungry. I had a chicken tikka wrap, a chicken tikka pitta, which was from Sainsbury's, which was so good, can I say, and then an Optimum nutrition protein bar. And it is another glute day today, so it was pretty much the same as my last glute workout, just a few different exercises. First, I did the step machine, so I did 15 minutes and just changed the pace kind of however I felt like I wanted it to change. Had my Lucozade, then went on to dumbbell squats. So that was 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps. When I say 8 to 10 reps, what I usually do is it's basically in the middle of the different types of reps, 6 to 8, 8 to 10, and 10 to 12. 6 to 8 is when you have upped the weight very high and your form is good, but you're upping the weight, so you don't need to do as many reps. 8 to 10 is obviously just in the middle of that, and then 10 to 12 is when you're using a lot of a lighter weight and trying to focus on your form and stuff. You need to get those reps in so that you can actually get the benefits. Then I was onto the Smith machine with split lunges, and I did 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps on each leg, just that I had only just started doing this exercise, so I did really already feel it in my glutes and my legs. And then still on the Smith machine, I went on to do sumo squats. This was the same as Monday. I did 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps. felt like finishing off with a quad focus workout at the end of this session. I really don't know why, because I was focusing on the glutes, but I finished with the leg extension machine and 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Then we made our way home, and for dinner I had fish cake, fish battered and with peas and beans, and then we headed off to our favourite petrol station, which has so many protein bars and protein shakes. And Jack got the banana flavour protein shake, the grenade one. I got the brownie, I got the lemon cheesecake protein bar, and he got the Jaffa cake one, and we tried a bit of both and they were so good, just for a little treat. Friday I had my green tea, and I had, of course, my overnight protein oats. For lunch today I had my salmon, and then tonight it was no gym session, which is a bit strange for me on a Friday, but I was going with my boyfriend's mum, her sister, my mummy and her friend to see Annie in theatre. So now it is the weekend. We headed off to the gym later on this evening, upper body session today. And first off was incline dumbbell bench press, and we did 4 sets of 10. Then onto the barbell bench press, and we did 4 sets of 8, as I did struggle a little bit more with these. Next was the cable fly, and we did 4 sets of 10 to 12 reps. And that concludes the end of my weekly workout routine, also working a 9-to-5 job. Thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to comment below with your own fitness and nutrition routine, as I'm very eager to know what everybody else does. Bye.